This podcast is brought to you in association with Small Beer Ltd, Britain's leading cask ale and craft beer wholesaler. Head to all the W's, smallbeerwholesale.co.uk. Now with the show. From the podcast that brought you the hoisting kayak, this is Gone Off on a Tangent with me, Adam Stocks, him, Carl Stubbs.
Hello.
Dan Taylor.
Good evening.
Captain Tibbsy.
Hello.
I've upgraded you.
I like that.
Thanks to your YouTube work. You've
El
upgraded
Capitan.
to... Yeah. The godfather of the pod world. All that fine work you're doing.
Thank you.
Dan, you
Hello.
get credibility. You got upgraded to Sergeant for the new logo.
Thanks.
I got downgraded for my little video that you abused me over.
I'm still at the bottom.
No, you're still a private.
What's that mean?
They don't keep
Low.
things private.
I'm assuming that one of your daughters made that video.
There's no need for that, is there?
No?
Worked really hard on that on the way home from Ellen Road. And then just walk in here and all I do is get abused.
What video?
I just did a little video out with the old in with the new car, that's all. Old logo to new logo. Nice and simple, a bit of music behind it. Bang it out on channels.
I did see
How
that.
shit was it? On a scale of 1 to 10.
Did you Martha is Microsoft Word?
Shall work.
Asking Mr. Paperclip how to fucking do
To
it.
be fair, how might I come up with the bloody logo colours? So
Well done. Just went like a Dulux colour wheel. That was it.
Private first class.
no, I didn't.
I do like the beige.
Yeah, you're welcome. It's in, and your hoodie.
Don't feed his shitty
Not
ego.
that, not that
Oh, no,
people, not that
no.
people can see it, but your lovely colour hoodie, Dan.
Thank you, Carl.
No problem.
What colour is that?
Corduroy is back.
Corduroy is back.
It's not a corduroy hoodie though.
No, it's not. Well,
No.
no.
No. That's a nice colour though. Neutral
Neutral.
colours are in.
I've got a North Face hoodie, the same as what you're wearing now. But mine's North
Well,
Faces.
this isn't
No
a
hood on
hoodie.
it for a
Oh,
start.
Yeah.
same thing. Mine's North Faces.
This is what you call a quarter zip jacket.
I love a quarter zip, me.
Yeah.
I've got at least 16 of them.
Have you?
No, 5. Still a big number, isn't it? For
Why
a
did,
quarter
you
zip.
add, why did you add 11 onto it?
I was embellishing.
Oh,
Yeah.
exaggerating as
Yeah.
well.
Quite a lot as well, unnecessarily. Like
Yeah.
a pointless dick swing. Nobody's impressed by
It was a humble brag.
15
Not
quarter
one of us
zips,
went,
are they?
oh my God, you've got 16 quarters in.
I just feel the listener went, oh, fucking hell, what a gangster. Oh, no, it's shit now.
How big's his wardrobe?
Yeah. How's he fit them all in? Just where the brain goes. Like, nah, doesn't matter, does it?
No, because they know that you're lying.
Yeah.
Full of shit, Adam.
90% of this podcast is lies, to be fair, so I'm not sure.
I'll be honest,
What?
I'm very honest on here, so...
I
What?
was trying to cover for you then, Carl.
No, I don't need covering, it's fine.
Hashtag wanking habits.
Hashtag free man.
So we've got our first selling off from YouTube this week. Welcome to that world. There will be some new content on YouTube. I do promise you, we will get it done eventually. For now, it's just the audio going up there, but there will be some sexy YouTube stuff coming. We've got our first telling off for playing some music. So you're not hear that again.
Yeah, music's banned. Which means no more Craig David, so chin the fuck up.
Shame, innit?
No.
At least we're not playing sex noises like the BBC.
Yeah.
It's quite funny, that, wasn't it?
That was good banter.
He was on TalkSport and he tried to do it again, but they've got like a dump button, so he didn't get to do it. But he was loving life. But he's done it loads of times. He's never come off before.
Oh, really?
This time he's got it
That
done.
was- Yeah, good work.
Well done.
Well done.
Impressive.
And there's a
All right.
classic email that I sent into the WhatsApp group earlier.
Yeah,
That
at the races.
at the races, just reading out an email. Very clever about it. They went from a female as well. I think she's called Holly. That
I can play that
supposedly
audio if you
sent
want me
it.
to.
Yeah, we're not going to get into trouble for that, are we?
No.
Yeah, classic.
Classic gag.
Yeah, good old Peter.
Love the great coverage. Could you give him a shout out? Well, we can, Holly, and it's to Peter File.
Classic banter.
If it had been like from Steve or Dave, they'd have been like, oh no, I've been done, but because it was
From Holly talking about a great granddad that she's been watching the horse racing with for 30 years. It got slipped in, didn't it?
I don't know who it is. You'll probably know, but it's that classic clip of where he goes back to him and he's at the race course and he says, "Oh, he's been joined by a beautiful lady," and it's
a man, Derek.
Or the bloke that when they're filming and he legs it, he just sort of stops what he's doing and he just legs it back up the course like he's been caught out. But he's one of their pundits. I don't know what that's all about.
I don't know.
I've not seen
I've
that.
seen that one. We might tweet it if
Find it.
find
Yeah,
it.
somebody needs to find it.
It's a beautiful lady.
It was a classic thing back in the day, that wasn't it? I think Chris Moyles used to get people to do it to other radio shows, didn't he?
Yeah.
It does sound like something he would do.
Toby Larone.
Dwayne Pipe.
Dwayne Pipe, classic.
Yeah. Liz Anya. Carl Hickbread.
You've really cornered the market there, Carl.
Yeah.
I've not heard the lasagna one before.
Yeah. I've heard it because I called myself that, in your phone you could get it to see Siri called you something. I changed my name so it would call me Carl Hickbread for a little bit.
It's the simple things in life, isn't it?
Yeah.
Especially when in Carl's brain.
Busy week, gents.
Yeah, fairly flat out, actually.
How's the weight cutting going for the old bicycle, Carl?
I'm down 4 kilos already. How easy?
Just pissing it,
Yeah.
literally.
Well, no. So
No
I don't know
Guinness,
what's
no gin.
The 10 pints of Guinness a weekend off the menu is probably helping somewhat. Yeah, I lost 2 kilos. Like, first week I didn't really lose it. And then second week I'd lost 2.5 kg. I was like, Jesus Christ. And then I've lost another kilo this week.
When do you upgrade away from wheelie bins into like an actual ice bath?
I keep plugging,
I
dropping
fucking
comments.
called him out on it straight away. I texted him, I can read you like a fucking book, mate. He tagging a minute, like basically wants to be an influencer on the ice baths.
No, because I don't like.
Behalf.
No, because loads of people are doing it, aren't they?
Yeah,
and
they are.
like,
I'm not. You Terry?
No, absolutely not.
Nah.
No.
it's honestly, it's amazing. I'd fully recommend you doing it. But
What time do you go in?
Probably about 7 in the morning.
Fuck that. Yeah, let's have a coffee.
Already.
Well,
Cold
no,
off.
but that's it. That's the whole thing of an ice bath. So the whole idea of it is to make you feel uncomfortable first thing in the morning. So like that's
Just put me in a social setting, mate. Don't worry about it.
but that's like an uncomfortable experience which you overcome. It sets you up for the day.
So if I had a plate of salad, would that do the same thing?
No, probably not.
Oh, bloody hell. I'm still on. That's all there is to it.
But I wouldn't want to talk about it. Like most of them people that are taking videos and putting them online are like,
But they are actually celebrities, aren't they? They're clearly doing it
some
for
are, yeah.
some tickety boo. So how many hits are you getting on? How many clicks? What the analytics like?
I don't even know what that means,
I
mate.
think you need higher analytics, mate, to get noticed.
Carl's our celebrity.
Can't you stick somebody prettier than you in before, and then you jump in after?
Impossible.
Or with.
No, I meant like feminine.
What, in the ice? There's not a lot of room in there.
Get that done first.
What, just out of interest, where do you put your rubbish?
Well, I don't. I bought a wheelie bin, an extra one. Get them off Amazon, 60 quid.
I just thought it was the grass bin.
No, it was just a brown bin off Amazon.
Has the influencer sort of situation extended to everyone going in on their ice baths?
No,
Imagine looking out, seeing Lorraine in Irvine at the front. It must be ice bath day.
I have to have
what colour bin is it, Trev? Let's have a look at the neighbour. It's ice bath day.
I have to have a quick scan around because obviously I'm not wearing a lot in the bin, so I like have a quick scan around the neighbours, make sure no one's in the windows and that, and then run out, jump in.
In you go.
Yeah, and then definitely on the way back in because there's not a lot left. So
It's like a willy but smaller.
that's not even that.
It's got inside you.
Completely inverted.
Honestly, it's like I lose a bollock every time that I go in.
Like the nib of a crayon.
Goes into genuinely one bollock goes inside me every time.
That was
yeah.
the thing.
Yeah. Oh mate, it's awful.
You're not selling it, mate. I'll be honest with you. You're not selling the process.
Well, I feel great, and I don't have any form of aches and pains or anything like that. So, get it done.
I've got the standard 30s aches and pains.
You don't really do a lot though. That's the problem.
I've been doing a lot of walking. Not this week. I've had a very busy week with work, but
Right.
yeah, I've been clocking some serious
How
serious
far?
mileage.
How far?
About 15 miles a week. It's all right, ain't it? See, you're not laughing now, are you? You
is
corduroy prick.
Oh, it's not that. It's not.
It is for me.
Not
Why
that
is it?
impressive, is it?
It's all right.
Do you not walk
5K
between
a
a
day?
count? That's not. It's not even that.
What?
3
T-
miles is
t-
about 5k, isn't it?
Well, it's 7 days in a week.
I was doing.
Talking about his working week.
Yeah, I know. But if he's doing
I don't know
7
this week.
that's 2 miles. That's 2. Yeah, it's not a lot, is it?
I never said it was a lot. It was impressive. Just saying, I'm getting out and doing my bit, mate.
He's on his third pint of Pepsi Max.
No sugar in it, mate. It's fine. I couldn't do this week. Too much work going on. And I can't do it next week because I'm at work. So I had to cram it in early. That's it for the year now. No, I'm done for the year now.
You can get some continental miles in next week.
Nah, fuck that. 30 miles clocked. Done.
Oh, mate, that'd be a great start to the day. Get yourself out, walk along the beach.
I do night walking.
Well, yeah, but you're in Madrid, so
is
there a beach or is that central?
The only problem is when he stops and looks through people's windows.
Ah, yeah.
People have been reporting
Excuse me, son, what are you up
full
to?
moon a lot. Right?
It's very light at evening in the evenings this week.
I swear to God, a full moon went right past the window. I look like the moon. That's because I have a massive face.
That'd be nice start to the day in Madrid.
2 of the lads are going jogging, but they got that much piss ripped out of them. I'm sure they won't bother now.
Well, I'll be disappointed in them. That's the real fuck you is if you carry on with your plans. Don't change them for people putting pressure on you.
I might.
The only reason people take the piss out of you is because they're jealous 90% of the time.
Thing is, the problem is,
apart from when they're talking about his face looking like the
moon.
I get hammered.
About that.
No, I'm not.
The issue
about
is
fitness habits. I mean,
without getting too serious, it's been very nice just to put some headphones in and just get away from the world.
Yeah,
for an hour a bit. It's nice.
I'm
not going to go on a bike
and re-listening to the shite that we come out with on a Monday night.
I don't listen to this podcast. No, I do actually. I found myself actually. I think I said this before. I was listening to the edited version because I had quite a hefty work week, so I didn't get a chance to listen to the pre-edit and just hope Terry picked up any naughtiness, which clearly there wasn't, so we're fine. But I listened to it via Apple on the way home, and I'd put it on and completely forgotten what I was listening to, and was chuckling away. So yeah, nice. Fucking best podcast on the planet, this fucker, I tell you. And it's got a new logo.
Yeah,
the video attached to it shit, but nice new logo. Other stuff coming soon.
Mm-hmm. It's been quite cold this weekend, hasn't it?
Chilly. Cold enough to actually mean that I didn't have any football to watch this weekend.
Yeah, come on. At League One level, you shouldn't be having a game called off for a frosted pitch.
Mate, it was cold. I was out on the bike yesterday. My sunglasses literally froze. My water bottle on the bike froze. I couldn't drink, and it was horrific.
Anybody care? I don't know.
No, but I'm just a point of how cold it was.
So when you got back, did you shut your water bottle in your bin?
No, I jumped in the bin when I got back there.
Of course he did.
Muscle recovery.
But no, it has been cold. So amazing that
there's a lot of football. Like most of League Two, I think there's only about 3 games in League Two went on. One.
Yeah, I bumped into somebody in Aldi and one of the parents from school. And they went, I see Lincoln's off, trying to get a bit of football conversation going. And I went, yeah, I've seen that's off. They went, you go to football, don't you? I said, yeah, but we're tomorrow. She went, all right, will your game be off? I was like, we're Premier League, love. Don't worry about us. I'm just all eating.
For now, anyway.
For now, for another couple of months at least.
Yeah, some of the non-league call-offs were crazy, weren't they? They were
very late.
Yeah, very, very late. 400 miles trips and stuff called off at
I didn't even realise.
Ridiculous.
When did Lincoln get called off?
About 9:45.
Oh, fairly early.
But you did a very nice thing Saturday, Dan, despite it, didn't you?
I did.
With the sore imp.
Yeah.
Tipsy waffle, whatever the fuck it's called.
Tipsy waffle.
What did you do, Dan?
Come
on, sell, mate. Come on.
We opened. So sadly, Marcus Needham, who was one of the founding members of the 617, passed away over New Year, and we basically were using this Saturday's game as a game where we were going to donate 50 pence per pint that we sold back to the 617 for a big display banner. But obviously, with the game being off, we're still open from 3 till 5, and the lads still came down. There was about 60 to 70 of them came down for a couple of pints, which was really good. And we're going to basically carry it on at the rearranged fixture as well. So
good work.
Yeah, well done, mate.
Yeah, it was a good turnout.
It was awesome.
Yeah,
it was very cold towards the end, though.
So, yeah, a plastic pint in your hand does get a bit...
Yeah.
You see fan zones at football. I mean, obviously, we all go to them and stuff, but you just think, this won't work in winter. And then you remember it's football fans. And yes, of course it will. I had a Bovril again today. It's changed my life. I don't really like them. I've only had 2 in my life.
Really?
Really?
Yeah, honestly,
I had
game
one
changer.
at our game on Saturday.
Game changer.
Never had one.
Oh, I love the big
Mate,
tea.
they're pretty sexy.
They're awesome.
Honestly.
Not for me.
They're
Can't
pretty
believe
amazing.
you've been going to football as long as you have, and you've only had 2 fucking Bovrils.
No, yeah. I'm quite late. Quite late to the Bovril
A
trend.
late developer.
Yeah, normally I have coffee, but just fancied something beefy. So, beef tea. I want to dunk some pie in it though, or something. I feel like
It's
I
a
could
bit thicker for that.
a bit of crusting, right?
Soften it up.
Some bloke put on Twitter, I can't remember what it is now, I should have name checked him, that I should put some pepper in it. I thought, how many concourses you been on, pal? Was a bit of pepper knocking about.
Well,
I want to take my own pepper in.
Salt and pepper's always available.
Really?
Yeah, of course it is.
Right, I'm going to have a look at some of these concourses.
Adam's going to
for salt
drop
and
the
pepper.
sachet straight in. Like
I'm not off it.
wet paper in it.
Tried to put ketchup in it. One of the things from Frozen Pictures this weekend did make me realise how much I enjoy Sunday League teams on Twitter. Because I'm just at the point now where I don't really understand why they bother.
Right.
There's one the other day, Sunday League side, that remained nameless, announced a new player. And I looked, and they had 500 followers. And it's like, he's had a few injuries. He decided to join X team. And I thought, they got like a whole social media team doing this. It's a fucking Sunday League side.
I'll be
There's
honest.
quite a few that do it.
A lot of them do it, but I think a lot of them are fairly tongue-in-cheek,
Yeah.
a bit sarcastic and piss-takey.
This wasn't.
No?
This was incredibly serious.
Oh, right.
But yeah, no, yeah. Because there was a few today that were raging about pitches and games being off. Like, we've travelled X amount of miles, kicking off. And it's all like lower leagues.
You need to have a word with Matt Wilson, mate. That was right up his street.
Yeah.
It's busy, isn't he?
Mate,
We used
erect
to
over
have
stuff like that.
fucking everything coming
right
out.
busy
on ours.
bastard.
He's literally the busiest bloke I've ever met.
So busy his hair fell out.
Happens to the best of us.
Canal. You do a trip to Turkey, mate. You do.
He's beyond.
You seen them John Joe Shelby
Turkey
pictures?
can't fucking help me. Yes. By the end of the season.
How you can have a flowing
Is it
locks?
Besiktas, is it?
I don't know.
Somewhere.
No, he ain't got a tash.
Fucking dickhead.
His hair's all right, but he's got a shit tash.
I might have mine done.
I had an horrendous Saturday, lads. Not going to lie.
Why?
Took the kids to Fun Farm. If you want to see hell on earth,
Go to Fun Farm.
go to Fun Farm.
What do you
They're
do?
not going to sponsor anytime
Where's
soon.
Fun Farm?
What do you do? Feed cows and that?
No, it's a big warehouse. It's the entrance to hell, is what it is. So you pay too much money.
How
Take your
much?
kids there. They're about £9 a kid, I think.
Is that
and it's a
really-
big-
Is that a lot?
It's enough, mate.
Is that to purchase or?
That's before I've bought any food and everything. It's before I've bought food, drinks. It's like £4.50 a fruit shoot, mate. Honestly.
Yeah,
Rinsing
but
you.
Yeah,
if it's a
let's
big
get-
warehouse,
Look at Dan's eyes lighting up.
It's he's like business idea.
Is there a pitch available outside for a horse box? Or
Don't know, mate. No.
whereabouts is it?
Parents pissed. I don't know, North Icombe somewhere. It's a big fucking empty warehouse with like a big soft play shit at the end.
well, that's going to take some heating.
Oh yeah, it won't be cheap for them, bless them. But that's not the point, is it? I don't.
So they've got fucking bills to pay, mate. That's why they charge you £9 a kid.
No, it doesn't feel enough, mate. Because they've got parties going on.
Well, you want to be
They're
charged
rinsing
13,
it.
do you?
No, what I mean is, it's too much.
Why?
Because they're piss taking bastards.
You know how
There's
much
a cost
you're...
of living crisis here, Carl.
Well, exactly, which is why they've got to do the same. They ain't any cheaper, you
I'd
moron.
be less arse if I had one kid.
Well, whose fault's that? Where are Johnny?
Fucking pull out, you silly twat.
Wipe it on the
Well,
curtain.
that's what I was going to get to. Seriously, lads, think about it. Because that is your future, if you're not careful.
It's certainly not mine.
Saturday afternoon, surrounded by other dads that have also been forced, and you're looking around the room. I put the football on, Liverpool Chelsea, wasn't it? Put Liverpool Chelsea on.
You'd have been better off going in the fun farm.
I was incredibly true. I was incredibly popular. So there was 4 dads around, sat around me. You got a game on, mate? Have you? So, well, I have now apparently. I'm Sky Sports.
Private
apparently.
place.
Yeah, private. Yeah,
Pay for the kids.
And I managed to convince them that we shouldn't eat there. We should go to Mackey's. Save at least £2. 3 Happy Meals worked out cheaper. The big pizza and some chips.
Honestly, mate.
Nailed it. Go
Ah,
for
do
pennies,
you what?
Carl.
No.
Pounds look after themselves, mate. But the kids had a great time.
That's
I was
the main
bored
thing,
shitless.
mate.
Yeah, that's what's important.
Yeah, I was bored shitless. It was hell.
Was it just you and the 3 kids?
Yeah. I also bumped into, like I said, that woman earlier.
Why
And she
didn't
was
you
like,
go
"All
play
3
with
kids." I did. Sporadically.
What, you went round Aldi with 3 kids?
Yeah. That was hell and all.
You're mental.
I didn't have a choice, mate. I was in
Oh,
charge
were
all
you
day.
were you opening shit
we
on
had
the way
no
around?
food.
Were you opening shit on the way around?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I had a 3-course meal.
Oh, okay.
Full rotisserie chicken.
Oh,
Opened my kayak. Was going up and down in my kayak. Rollerblades. Just going to try these for a buy 'em.
Welding trolley
Drank
back.
some bleach.
Welding your trolley back together.
Yeah, standard. Standard, yeah. Yeah, 3 kids, that and then Aldi, and then we had to nip home because all needed a loo. Honestly, I know what I got myself in for, but it's fun
What time did you
times.
leave for football?
Well, this morning?
Oh, was this all yesterday?
All Saturday, yeah. It's a mega
right,
Saturday.
sorry.
We had no food in the house. Mega Saturday. Sunday's been nice.
Oh, 'cause you've been-
Football,
you've been late.
Starbucks, watch the 0-0 draw, come home. Had to go back and get a friend because he had his van nicked. Standard affair. And now I'm sat with you fuckers. So happy days.
And then,
What a weekend.
And you're leaving to go
Leaving on a jet plane
to
tomorrow,
the
mate.
continent.
Yeah. Taking the GOAT International, aren't
Oh, if
I? Doing a
only.
live broadcast at the Bernabeu.
If only. You're actually
One day,
going to
mate.
the Bernabeu.
Rob's paying.
He
Yeah,
loves
we've
that.
got a stadium tour.
He loves that 2-word phrase that you've become. It's become a weekly occurrence.
Yes, we are doing the stadium tour.
Nice.
But we have been advised that it won't be the full stadium tour because they're still rebuilding the fucker, aren't they? Yeah.
Nice.
So, yeah. So Andy's bus, wherever it is, needs me to take some stickers. I'm leaving very early tomorrow. So, unless you're a time traveller, good luck. We don't have any stickers, but he did send me a link if we need some stickers.
Yeah, I
I don't feel we do.
you can actually get some on Canva. I think you can order them.
I think it'll trace back to us. I'm not prepared to do jail time for stickers.
Why?
I'll send Carlin.
I'll get us off. Don't worry about it.
Carl the lawyer.
Do you need a lawyer? No. You've got me to deal with.
You just
And
bamboozle
I'll
him.
just be the most sarcastic prick ever for about 10 minutes until I get bored. All right, you can go. Thank you. Cheers. Been some good stories on the Lindham group chat this weekend, hasn't there?
Fucking hellfire.
Absolutely incredible scenes. But I'm not going to mention any names.
No
but,
names. needed to be
But
mentioned.
the events of this weekend are simply incredible. So they've all gone out in town last night, few beers and whatnot. Ended up back in Scene, wherever that is. Don't really know. I think
Open till 6. That's why everyone ends up there.
right. Okay. So one of them's staying at one of the other one's house. Has taken a bird back, goes back to the other one's house, but can't remember what.
He's never stayed there.
Never stayed there before, so he's just got his key off him and he's gone back to the house. Well, to what he thought was the house.
Oh, dear.
Forgot what number it was.
Forgot what number it was, so he's going down the street
But
with a key in different doors.
He knew it had a 7 on it, so he was trying every door down the road with a 7 on it. Right.
So
Unbelievable.
anyway, he gives up after a while, goes back and sleeps in his car up at the cricket club. It's like starts.
It's a cold night, that one.
Well, he starts his car. He had 80 miles on the range, and but when he woke up this morning, he only had 30 because he left the engine running all day. Anyway, in the meantime, the other lad has gone to go back to his house
Stood with another.
with another bird, but can't get in because this lad has
Taken his key.
he thought he was upstairs asleep, or he wasn't because he couldn't get in. So he's taken his key and gone slept in his car at the Linden. So this lad's got a bird with him and can't get inside his house.
Because his key is
How far
In
from
the
the Linden
car.
Club does this person live?
Oh,
a good,
far
a
enough.
good half an hour walk. So one of the messages was, "I'm locked out of my own house as is shagging in it. If you see this, let me in, you twat."
And yet he has no idea that
So
he's...
then people were like, well, there's 2 sides to every story. Do you want to put your side across? And you put, didn't know what house number it was, which saw me trying the locks of each door number ending in 7, gave up after an hour of being in -5 degrees, walked back to my car, slept upright with her in the passenger seat, put a T-shirt on over my
get the rest
face
of that.
because the sun was rising, woke up to an angry... and offloaded the keys back, kicked her out somewhere in town, and drove home still pretty drunk. Utter shambles.
I can't believe the wife stayed. Why didn't she just go home?
Surely you'd phone a taxi.
You just go home. Oh, yeah, I'll sit in the passenger seat, mate. No. They must have done some stuff.
Did you
No.
sleep with the engine on or
No.
off? And was
What
there
was the point then?
Yeah, this is my first question. Well,
did you sleep with the engine on or off? And was there any intercourse? No, that was the least of my worries. My car was running all night for heating, of course. 80 miles on the clock when I went to sleep. Woke up with 30.
if you know this guy, the only thing that could have made this story any funnier, he is absolutely like well known for running out of fuel on the way to cricket games and stuff like that, is if he woke up in the morning and had no fuel left in his car, so his car was stuck at the Linda.
The best thing about it is later on he was like, and now my dad's asking me to hoover.
He had no fuel in his own car by the sounds of things.
But I was listening
But
to
then it's just like set the rest of the group off. Everyone's like, Saka's so good. He's like, yeah, he's better at finishing than you.
But yeah, it was quite an emotional read because I was like, I feel like the baton has been passed. Like I can go off into retirement.
The next generation
knowing that it's in safe hands.
Oh, they don't start a podcast.
I can't deal with
Just give us the stories, we'll relay them.
I can't do that carnage anymore. I've just not
got it in you anymore?
No. Well, yeah, a couple of times a year, but
I must admit, I'm in for a testing week next week. I've got 5 days on it.
Yeah, that's tough, that.
And there's a half-time turnaround
You're getting
as
paid
well.
for it as well. What a shit life.
I know, yes, obviously it's terrible. I've just put me out of office on my laptop as well. Don't try and contact me, because I'll be drunk.
I'll be getting burnt.
There is basically, if anybody's in our industry listens to this, which is very likely, I have been through the Small Beer School of Learning. So it's like Hogwarts for drunks.
I don't think it'll be as bad with your lot, will it?
I don't know, mate.
No, you can't drink anymore.
Oh, shut up.
Not like you used to.
Right, when I come back on this pod...
Yeah,
in a week's time,
you've gone
hero.
from like a 3.5 mile out and out stayer to like a 2 mile pathetic.
I don't think that's true.
Green tent, first hurdle.
Out last Tuesday, 4 a.m.
When?
That's a stayer, mate. That's a whatever that you've just said. That is there with the best of them. 4 a.m.
Yeah, 5
Up
days.
at 8 for the conference.
5 days on the trot.
I'll find out next week. Won't I? I'll back myself. I want to do that every night, do you? The problem is there's a half-time turnaround. So a load of wholesalers come out Monday to Wednesday, fuck off Wednesday, new set, all turn up first night artists.
Oh, they're going to be live on that first night.
And without being without stereotyping, the Welsh lot are coming out second, and they are lively. So yeah,
is it Reese?
I don't know if Reese is there. I did that last week. Don't know, but it could be very fun.
He's loose on the piss if
we'll find out next week.
So when you're back? Friday.
Thursday.
That's not all week then, is it?
so you've got two lot, you've got one lot Monday.
Somebody breaks into my house.
All right. What is
Oh yeah, he's away until Thursday. Come Friday.
Yeah, just to confirm, Friday he's still not in. So
Might back Wednesday.
help
Might back
yourself.
Thursday.
He's not. I can confirm he's not back until Saturday. So
Leave the air fryer and become attached to it.
Mate, they're brilliant.
the
aren't they?
TV on his wall is huge as well. That's worth a decent wedge, and you can probably get in through the back door.
Yeah, but
so.
you're breaking your leg, tripping over all the kids' toys. And then
Yeah, just watch the
It's like Home Alone.
watch the plastic sandwich and and the big digger.
that's the
JCB.
name sorted, isn't it?
I got to meet the FA Cup this week.
Say again.
I got to meet the FA Cup this
Yeah,
week.
you did.
What allowed to touch it? There was a big fucking guard with it. Some
You-
lass
have you ever
didn't
won
know.
it?
Oh god.
72. Some lass came up to it from marketing, went straight up and he went, no touching. He's a big lad, like, no touching. And she went full handle and he literally like dove on her, like get off, full throttle. And then one lass walked up to it and it was on a plinth, obviously,
Dived on it.
not the plinth, not him fucking flying. Yeah, you know. Anybody catch Andy Murray's?
Yes.
I caught it on 5 Live 'cause I was travelling back, but wow.
Unreal.
What an absolute giant of the game. With what? Has it got a metal hip or is it a metal knee? Should know this.
No, it's
really.
hip, isn't it?
Hip, yeah.
A metal hip.
I don't know. One of the points
So he
that
was-
he
oh, mate,
won
that
was
point was a joke.
phenomenal.
But he was 2 sets down, 2 games down at 1:15,
35 years old he is.
and at 6 minutes past 4 in the morning.
5 hours, 45 minutes
Yeah,
was the match.
ridiculous.
Finished at 4 a.m.
I didn't get why they couldn't go for a piss though.
Yeah, that was stupid. I'd just gone for a piss. You get dock points, apparently. So it happened. The reason they brought it in was some guy went, took the piss, not literally, came back out, And yeah, they boxed him points. So as soon as the umpire said no, couldn't go, get that points. But it's a fucking piss. Are you for real?
That's ridiculous.
I'd have pissed in Robinson's.
You are wearing white shorts. It's a dangerous one, isn't it?
Sweet, baby Jesus. He said he couldn't go.
I saw a tweet where Andy Murray said that he'd met the guy that operated on him 5 years ago or something and went, look, this operation will work, but you'll never play a professional sport again.
Yeah.
Made you look a right knobhead.
Also champions his surgery work.
Did you say about the rally where it was going up and down? That was just ridiculous. And he went out in the next round, but still.
He basically kept preempting where he was going to go, didn't he? And just read it unbelievably.
Apparently he's got this thing
and
about
then the bloke broke his racket by smashing.
Yeah, he wasn't happy. He's got this thing about him, Andy Murray, which is clearly why he's won some grand slams, for me to say, put my teeth in. And he's just got this thing of, everyone in this arena's doubting me.
Yeah.
And it's just that inner burn. He might have even seen a couple of people leave or something. He's like, no. I mean 4 a.m. It's ridiculous they even started at 11. And he'd also gone for 3 hours, I think, a couple of days prior.
Yeah.
And obviously say he's gone out now, but still, God, that's just showing the world what he's made of, isn't it?
Mm.
I'm not his biggest fan either, but
no.
fair fucks to him.
Yeah.
What are you saying? He's Scottish again now?
Yeah. He was
now
British
he's out.
and then he obviously lost, so
yeah,
he's back to being Scottish, yeah. Yeah. The sarky, no-personalitied idiot. That's right. Burned him, innit? Yeah. Paul. Lovely jubbly. So you've been at it again?
Yes. Chelsea put a bid in for the points, haven't they?
They have, yeah. Yeah, they don't make sure they gazump them. That Chelsea stuff.
7-year deal?
They're doing that to apparently amortise the salary and stuff.
Yeah.
So they get away with financial fair play.
Yeah.
Do you reckon that's the Americans that have brought this over? Because we've just done something very similar with our new signing. He's signed a 6-year deal or something. And obviously, it must be. And our guy, McGath, or whatever his name is, he does all the contracts for the NFL sides. I wonder if he's brought it over from the States as a little loophole. But they are. I mean, Chelsea are pissing people off again, aren't they?
Yeah, they are. Yeah.
Do you know what? Today's probably made me, whilst I sat watching it, the Arsenal Man United game. Watching Arsenal is so refreshing, in terms of how they have gone about things. Just playing they've got a load of young lads. I don't know what the average age of their side is, but I'm going to guess that it's probably very early 20s, 23,
I would
24.
say 24 tops, I would say.
And the way that they're going about it and the way that they're playing. And
24.9 today.
Right. Amazing. So you see how they have just sort of gelled as a young lads. It's just a young group that are proper enjoying playing with each other. And then you've seen, I think Man United are possibly coming out the other side of it now with Ten Hag, but they went down the route of just sort of trying to buy these. Has-beens is probably unfair, but players on the back end of their careers, just like Schweinsteiger, like Ronaldo, bringing him back when he's past it, Cavani, they just kept bringing in players that are just past it, and that's exactly what Chelsea are doing now, with Aubameyang, or however you say his fucking name, Sterling.
It's a drink, innit?
And whatever. And it makes me so happy to see that sort of shit fail, like what Chelsea are doing. Do you see what I mean?
Yeah,
and
I'm with you.
Liverpool did it right and did it well, and they've had their glory.
Sold to buy and all that as well.
Yeah, made some money from it. They've won their titles and everything. That generation has sort of been and gone, and now they're rebuilding again with another group of youngsters. Yeah, well, and Arsenal have kind of been doing that for the past sort of 2 or 3 years, and now they're reaping the rewards of it. Yet you still see, Chelsea, I don't understand why teams keep going down this route of spending stupid money on has-been players.
Try and cheat.
You see, Newcastle are doing it so well, for me. They could literally go and buy whoever they want, but they're not. I think they're buying very, very cleverly. Do you not agree?
But their issue's financial fair play. They're actually trying to stick to the rules because their turnover's not, because they've got no European football, their turnover's quite low.
Of course.
Crowds are great, obviously. So that, to be fair to the credit, everyone thought they were going to do what Chelsea did in 2003. You can't now because of financial fair play. But next year, come back to Newcastle, because if they've sponsored the stadium, the shirt, they then might start to splurge a bit. We'll see, because like I say, their business has been sensible. But you're right about Chelsea. Absolutely correct about it. It's just in their DNA.
Yeah, but it's what Man United did. Look what happened to them.
Work long term. Although
Chelsea, look what's happened to them.
Is it Mudrich? Who looked quite good apparently. How old is he? He's quite young, isn't he? But they just completely blew Arsenal out the water with a deal.
Yeah,
That was $50,000 a week, wasn't it?
Yeah, but the Arsenal thing I find great because they've given Arteta time and they're giving him some cash.
Yeah.
that's
So,
what
as
I was
well
But
as
he's
the
spending that wisely
Yeah.
as well. Is it
Very
that
much so.
Trossard
Great
that he
deal.
brought from...
Great deal.
Right.
He came on today and looked bloody good as
But he
well.
can win
by the way.
now, Trossard. Like he can play. He's already got quite a few goals for Brighton.
Yeah.
He fits the system. He play now, ready to go now. They've got Eddie Nketiah spinning the plate until Jesus is back.
Yeah.
They're in a really good place, you know, to
Mate,
get very
that
serious about his title.
Eddie Nketiah or whatever his name
yeah,
is,
Eddie,
just fucking good today as well, by the way.
yeah.
I don't.
Bielsa
It's just
taught him.
it's one of them teams that I just bloody love watching. Arsenal.
I don't like.
I sat watching them today. I was like, how can you not just love this group of players? Like the way that they just go about Ramsdale in goal, Saka just playing football with a massive smile on his face.
They need to be careful. An atmosphere might break out down there if they're not taking care.
Do you know what? There was a bloody atmosphere there today. Like I don't know whether it was the TV making
Because
it
they're
better
winning.
than what it was. Yeah, well, that
Well,
always
the same
helped. Yeah, but
everywhere, I
that
suppose.
helps. Yeah.
I mean, the thing is, I mean, I don't like Arsenal, but as you've just said, and giving Arteta time shows that that's probably the right thing to
Time
do.
and a bit of cash.
Like, I mean, you only got to go back 12 months or so, and a lot of their fans,
Calling
including
for his head.
Yeah, the very vocal Arsenal
He's
fan
gotta
TV
go,
lot were
mate.
wanting him out, weren't they? Proper wanting him out. Not now.
I just think they've recruited so well. They don't. You look in their side; they haven't bought like a name, have they?
They haven't got a massive, have they?
They have spent
Jesus
some
is
cash.
probably, yeah, they have. But not-
Jesus isn't. I wouldn't say Jesus is like a name though. Do you know what I mean? He was like a. I think I would say that they've revived him from Man City.
There's no superstar. I'm looking at the team
No.
sheet today.
No.
There's no. I mean, Odegaard's a good player. Zinchenko's a good player. They're not superstars,
But they've-
are they? Jesus isn't really a superstar. Is that what
But
you're
was
saying, isn't it? Not really a
Odegaard.
superstar.
Odegaard's come from what Madrid? Was it Real Madrid?
Yeah, came
So it
from
wasn't playing that well there. Blah blah blah.
Nketiah
They took him
comes
on
in.
He's
and
the
brought
one.
him out himself. Like the same as Zinchenko. I thought he was absolutely fantastic again today. He was barely getting a sniff at City.
It's shrewd, is what it is.
Yeah.
Really good. And Trossard is exactly the same. It's
Yeah.
shrewd business.
I'd be interested
Really
to
good
see
business.
where that McAllister goes from Brighton.
Yeah, that's the thing is with Trossard,
Chelsea.
though. I know he's been pretty good for Brighton, and I just found it really strange how maybe a week ago, oh well, he's never going to play for us again. They had a fallout with their manager. Then all of a sudden, Arsenal are
Agents, innit?
in
Sniff
straight
the move,
away.
Gone.
You know.
Sniff the move, gone.
Yeah,
It's-
already
I mean, to be
been-
fair though, when things like that happen, you normally hear there's the
Yeah.
jungle drums beat and there's something's happened. You
I
hear
imagine
about
Arsenal
it,
have
but there's been
put-
none of that.
Arsenal
It's
have put a
just-
deal in. Brighton have probably said no, and then he's like, "All right, I'll make
yeah,
it." So
but
you've
that's
got
what
no
I'm saying, though.
choice.
But when things like that happen, you normally hear of it. It
Yeah.
normally comes out, but there's been none of it.
But I think that's a credit to Arsenal and
Yeah.
the way that they operate. Like they're not like the gobshite that is
Chelsea.
yeah,
To Arsenal, to Arteta's credit as well, he was very quick to get knobheads out of the dressing room. Like he just wasn't having a Aubameyang at all. Off you go, son. You're not right for this environment. Off you pop. That's strong management.
Common,
It is annoying.
common denominator with him is as well. It didn't work out at Barcelona for him. It's not working out at Chelsea for him.
He's a knobhead.
Yeah, because he's a cock.
But the same with Ten Hag. To be fair, Ronaldo was causing issues. Sacked him off.
Woof, gone.
Look at Rashford now. Like he's scored again today. Phenomenal.
Bagging, isn't he?
Yeah, but I just think that getting rid like Rashford's probably found it hard to necessarily be himself when you've got such a massive sort of ego in the changing room. That's moved on. Rashford's, and I'm guessing Ten Hag's probably gone with the approach of you're the superstar now, like completely lifted him up, and now look at him.
Did that fair course come on today for them?
It started.
Did he start?
Yeah.
What did he play like? I didn't see. Obviously, he was travelling back.
So.
I don't think they.
It's a strange signing.
I
I
think
see
it's-
why they've done it. It's a strange signing.
Mm.
I get it, but I just think it was a bit odd. But
It's not. It doesn't come across as a Man United signing, does it?
no, I mean there's issues obviously across Europe because like January spend. This I took this a couple of days ago, so it's gone up since then. But Premier League has spent 320 million euros. La Liga 19, Bundesliga 16, League 10, Serie A 6.7. So
Wow.
I mean, a lot of that's Chelsea, obviously, but we really are the big swinging dick of international football now, aren't we? We are just spending cash. We're basically the Super League, and they're just and that's why the Super League came about. It's amazing, isn't it, to see them numbers written down. Did you see the Juventus thing, Carl?
Yeah, minus 15. Or
Yeah,
something.
down to 10. They are protesting it, aren't they? There was about 6 clubs apparently did the same thing, and they're the only ones that they've actually taken. But It's not the first time they've been docked
Yeah, the
points,
guy
is it?
responsible for Spurs' transfers banned from Italian football for 30 months or something as
Yeah,
well.
so they're seeking clarity on what that means for Spurs.
I don't think it...
Can't take a trophy off them, can you?
I mean, but the thing is that we're saying, no, it just bans him from Italian football. I'm sure he sat
He's
there
gutted
raking his wages
in
and
North
going,
London.
shame. You know, after he managed to bring in Kulusevski and Bentancur from Juventus.
Oh, of course he did.
Yeah.
Of course he did.
So,
I mean, from a league standpoint, would it be quite refreshing for Arsenal to win it, do you feel, over the status quo that has been sort of the City-Liverpool years, as it were?
probably. Yeah, it breaks it up a bit.
But they're
it's
purring again now, City. That's the only problem. That's 2 wins in a week.
Yeah,
Haaland, hat-trick today.
He's rubbish.
Yeah, did they play better without him? Shut up.
Keep off.
Get away.
Do you not find the tactical stuff? I mean, I've got a lot of time for tactics nerds, and they really do know their shit. And we all dabble at this, and we all like to have a little go at it and stuff. And I get that. There was a tactics geek that I was reading last night because it put me to sleep actually, and he was on about like the Notts County manager, and it was like a 13-thread thing on Twitter, and I just thought, well, he's just a good man. He's just clearly a good manager, and it was all about how he was reactionary to how the other team play. It's like, that's literally just coached, isn't it? So you know how they play, you then put a side out to counteract to that while staying true to whatever principles you've got of how you want to attack. I was thinking, yeah, it's just management.
And if you see things changing in the game,
you
you'll
change
something.
it, yeah. I just thought it's gone a bit too far now.
Yeah,
It's
sometimes.
like
I
fodder
think-
on Twitter.
Yeah, sometimes I think they dig into it for the sake of it almost.
And then they come up with names like we've discussed in the past. Of
Yeah.
like double pivot and shit.
Yeah.
Well, there's just two
Low
midfielders in
block.
there, mate. Low block, yeah.
That's the buzzword.
Well, he's a
isn't it?
CM, isn't he? Is he? Okay.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
that's FIFA and Football Manager speaking at that.
But yeah, then like we've signed the striker this week, and he was on about Rodrigo, who obviously plays for us. He's like, oh, he's really good on FIFA. I thought, I'm so old now. I'm gone. I haven't played FIFA in about 12 years. I couldn't tell you what pace Rodrigo has on FIFA.
Never played it.
Yeah, you don't strike me as a
Games console type of guy.
no. Other news: there's a couple of changes coming to how referees will behave and what will happen. So one is they're trialing this at the World Club Cup next week, including Anthony Taylor, obviously one of ours. Where they'll announce the reason for the VAR decision to the stadium and the TV audience.
Good.
It's a
Some
trial by
accountability
IFAB.
for fucking shit.
So they're trialing that next month.
Other than the just possible offside that you see on the screen.
Yeah, you'll actually get, this is why we're checking it,
Mm.
this is what we've seen, this is what we haven't seen. It needs to happen. And then the other one, they're bringing the countdown clock in from the World Cup. They tried the countdown clock, sorry. They're bringing in the World Cup way of doing it. So the ref will
Add in.
actively stop,
Nice.
try and get rid of some of the
Good.
cheating. And also there was something to do with concussions, but they're not going to bring in the change. They're going to leave it as it is, which is permanent concussion substitution. I think apparently 71% of club physios want it to remain that way and not temporary subs. But you can try and fool the test and try and get back
it's
on
not
the
worth
pitch.
it.
I really don't know which. I'm not
I
medically
don't
trained.
think
I don't know
it's
which
worth
way.
it.
No.
It's not. You know.
Yeah, so that should come in next year. The World Cup guidelines. I noticed today actually we played Brentford and they were time wasting a lot and we got 3 minutes. And literally turned to Dad, I was like, so it works, doesn't it?
Yeah.
It works. We probably wouldn't have scored if it was 33 minutes, but still, it clearly works. Cheating works. Look at Chelsea. Oh, start talking of that. Was it Mudryk?
Mm.
Have you heard the song for him?
No.
It's really good. Someone sing it to you.
Go on.
Chelsea, 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 Chelsea. Catchy, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, really catchy.
I like how they got.
I wonder if
I like
it'll
how they got
catch
his
on.
name into it.
It's good, isn't it?
I can't believe you've had to stop singing Ganonto's song.
I didn't hear it today, I must admit, so they must have just stopped. I know I couldn't make the FA Cup game, so I don't know if they sang it there, but they could just change the
You didn't
lyrics.
go,
fine.
did you?
I had a family emergency, so I couldn't go.
Oh,
I
okay.
had to give my tickets away. But you went to the piss then, you couldn't, could you?
No, you
Shit, I can't.
Yeah. Yeah.
No, I had 2 tickets,
Well,
and
you
then I had
still
to. Well, Philly Boots. No, I had to last minute dive off and give them to friend of the show, Gary, and his lad. So I'm back today, but
You missed some belting goals, though.
Yeah, so the shit I've had. We haven't won at home since August, which was Chelsea, and then Chelsea, and then obviously that happens, and one of the greatest goals scored at Ellen Road for a long, long time happens, and I'm sat at home.
Di Canio-esque.
Better than that.
It was very good.
I'm not sure what's better, to be fair, but still, no, he's class. That kid, 4.5 million, absolute
Steal.
Yeah, we've yeah, it's
Apparently
fantastic.
he's got a large appendage.
So I've got a
Tripod to
well,
his
I was talking about
teammates.
I've got a quick turnaround when I get back on Thursday.
Okay.
When I get back on Friday. So I fly back into the UK about midnight.
Yeah.
So home at what? 2:30, 3-ish?
Friday morning.
Early Saturday morning.
Right.
Friday, Saturday, just to confuse the burglars.
Yeah. We've got Boreham Wood or Accrington Stanley. So I'm getting picked up at 8:30.
And you're going to eat whichever one.
Whichever game
When's that decided? Tonight?
Tuesday is the replay. It's meant to be this week, but
Oh, Sunday, innit?
got postponed.
Right.
So yeah, there's dedication for you. So there's me, Bovril and pie. Try and keep me up.
I think you'll have to have
I'll
coffee,
go home
mate,
when they
to keep
score
you up.
2.
You'd have to have coffee to keep you up, mate.
I had to Google Boreham Wood. I have no idea where that is.
Been there.
Near
Arsenal
Watford.
women's is ground.
I'll get a double tick on the ground collector for that car.
We went twice in about 2 weeks back in the day.
He's into cycling now.
Yeah.
We did. We played him in the league and the cup within 2 or 3 weeks of each other.
They're doing all right, aren't they, Boreham Wood? They've got a bit of money pumped into them.
Matt Reed played.
We've got one of our centre backs on loan. One of our young centre backs on loan, yeah.
I think we're going to get about 600 tickets.
Yeah.
So I might be going at all if I can't get a ticket.
It's not very big, the away end. Not very big at all.
Stanley's 2.5. So
I think it's only like half of the back of the stand, like that behind the goal. It's only like half of that stand that you can actually stand in as well, isn't it? The other bit's food.
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 Get me Bovril hit. I don't know where I'm going, so that'd be interesting. But yeah, quick turnaround. You want to see me kids anyway? It's fine.
Got the delights of Fleetwood for a second Saturday on the trot.
You have? But it's beautiful this time of year.
No, we're at home though, thankfully.
Oh,
You got me
again,
as well.
it's beautiful this time of year.
Yeah.
Hillsborough.
Yeah. Well, yesterday it was freezing, but
It's pretty cold today, actually. Separates us from the rest of football, I reckon, that. We're willing to sit there in such temperatures.
awful.
You don't get that in La Liga.
Congratulations.
Oh, look at me, I get a nice bath. Pathetic.
You are literally just talking about sitting and watching football in the cold.
Yeah.
You're from England, mate.
I'm not moaning, I'm just saying we deserve extra points. You don't get that in La Liga.
For what?
They're putting a cardigan
Your
on at 20
choice
degrees.
to go.
Yeah, what else can we do on a
Don't
Saturday?
fucking moan about it then.
Ooh. It's like that, is it?
Yeah.
That's exactly how it is.
It's like counselling, this.
I would be good at that.
You'd be terrible
You'd
at
be
it.
the worst counsellor in the world. Nothing to ever get any.
If they come in with financial problems, what are you gonna feed to them? All right, look to
Just
my
leave it.
DVDs in about 3 years. Just leave it. Don't worry about it, mate.
Well, don't
Relationship issues. How are you dealing with them?
just fuck women off.
Okay.
Okay. Change of lifestyle, or
What?
just
Nah, if they're causing
No
you
woman, no
issues,
cry.
if they're causing you issues, fuck them off.
yeah.
Okay.
Good
Next.
advice.
Money issues, only spend what you can afford to. If you can't, don't fucking bother. Next.
But if you never check what's coming out of your bank, Carl, how do you know whether you can afford it or not?
Because nobody tells. I don't get a notification saying I ain't got any money left, so
Okay.
I'm all right.
Thanks. Same time next week.
Next problem.
My wife's left
Anyway,
me.
this ain't about me. I'm the counsellor.
My wife's left me. Fuck her.
We're just getting tips, Carl.
Better off without her.
What? Your wife's left you? Honestly, your life is just improved. Well done.
As
It's only just beginning.
Chuck us your phone. Tinder.
Download.
Show us your face. There we are. Beautiful.
Next.
I'll build
Any
your
other
profile.
issues you want me to quickly go over?
No.
I'm quite happy to go through them.
I haven't got any issues. We're fine. You've solved my cold issue. Don't go. So that's solved that one.
Yep.
Yeah. Quid's in.
Don't go stay at home. put
Moaning
your heat on.
about your bloody child play thing. Don't have children if you don't want to do that.
Yeah, but once they're here, you can't exactly do much about it.
Can't shove them back in.
Well,
Give them up.
should have thought about that, shouldn't you?
Put them up for adoption, mate.
That's it, mate.
Not heard of a childminder, pal.
A permanent one.
Yeah, it's called my wife. She's fucking brilliant at it.
I was
Thank
going to
God.
say, certainly this week, you're leading a charmed life.
I'm not going to Madrid now. Staying here.
You're a terrible liar.
Staying here. leave home at 4 a.m. What do you reckon time my first Guinness?
6. Where are you flying from?
Manchester.
Oh, no, it won't be 6 then.
I want to swagger through.
7:30. If you've got anything about you.
I'll text you.
It'd be too cold or something.
Was that his excuse at Cheltenham?
Nah,
Yeah,
mate,
it's-
she said, I was hungover at Cheltenham. That was their excuse.
Right.
Hungover.
So how are you going to be day 2, 3, 4, and 5
See,
on this trip?
I might get some tickets for Cheltenham this year, and me and Terry are going. Fuck you two. Go fuck yourself. Of
I've got the week off work, so...
course you have. It's Cheltenham week.
Yeah,
Big week, innit?
yeah, might go to Mallorca or something. A bit hotter.
No horses there, mate.
Yeah, I know, I could still watch it.
TVs.
Just sitting a decent boozer,
Well,
drinking
yeah,
your gin and soda.
drinking sparkling water. Yeah.
Oh.
Rock and roll.
On his push
Yeah,
iron.
woo. Shoving yourself into a volcano.
Mm. Whatever that
You've got
means.
your winter training soon, haven't you?
9th of Feb.
On your little
yeah.
pedal bike.
Yeah, after today, because I couldn't go out today because it was fucking freezing.
Oh, it's like that, is it?
Move the fucking goalpost.
Just don't really bite them, mate.
Well, I didn't. I went in,
Obviously.
I rode inside instead where it was warm.
You actually looked at your phone. You've put this on Insta.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm a fucking loser, honestly. Carry on.
It's for the food sponsors.
And the iPhone you're getting.
No, there's nothing for the iPhone, but I'd had to put a video on because OTE, the best food nutrition in
They
cycling.
don't sponsor us, mate.
Oh, they
Sponsor
don't,
you.
mate.
Yeah, exactly.
Other nutritional.
no,
Quick
it's
They're
not
available.
No,
No,
other,
no.
other nutrition. Other nutrition is dog shit. OTE is the one that
You
you
guys
get.
should use them, Carl. Bulk up.
No, it's not for that. It's energy on the bike.
I don't need that.
Oh, and once I've had the OTE bar, my energy levels are sky
course they
high.
do.
That's
That's
good to
just
know.
what they want to hear.
What
Yeah.
flavours are we talking
Great
here,
plug.
Carl?
Today's I had a chocolate orange one and an apple and cinnamon one today.
Together?
Well, no, separate.
What did you do in the blender?
No, but honestly, they are proper nice.
Yep. For crisps.
Well, yeah, so do I, but
Monster Munch,
not,
Quavers,
not that much energy. in that.
chipsticks. If
Yeah.
anything, it's the opposite, Carl, isn't it?
Well, OTE, great nutritional brand.
That's where Small Beer sells.
They're on Instagram and that, so yeah, give them a follow.
Yeah, you'll lose a bit there.
Buy some stuff.
Wasn't the best read, that, was it?
On
On Instagram and that.
I can't remember their tag.
Oh, wow.
I've done that much research.
Should we say bye for the week?
I think so.
Yeah.
You need to go pack, don't you? Sun cream.
I'm not going now.
Lots of sun cream.
I'm not going now.
You taking your digger?
He's not going to.
No, won't fit my suitcase.
Right.
It's a very big one.
The handle sticks out the sides. You have been listening to Gone Off on a Tangent with me, Adam Stocks, and Carl Stubbs.
That
I was just putting it in there. Say bye, Carl.
Good night.
Guten Tag, Dan Taylor.
Don't burn too much.
Auf Wiedersehen, Teddy.
Yes.
See you next week. Love you. Bye-bye.